Just describe the scene, if you will. The ruling just breaking in the last half an hour or so. What do we know? You've been following the proceedings today.
Yes, the ruling has gone in favour of John Platt and for parents everywhere who have taken children out of school for holidays during term time. So right now, John Platt is standing on the steps at the front of the Royal Courts of Justice. He's surrounded by reporters, cameras, microphones. I've just heard him say he is absolutely delighted with the ruling. So everyone knows the background to this. He is from the Isle of Wight. He has a 6-year-old daughter in school, in a primary school there near you. And April of last year, he asked the school for permission to go on holidays to Disney World in Florida. Now, that was refused. He went on the holidays anyway. He said he has always felt that parental holidays, family holidays, are very important for children and educational as well. He went on the holiday and came home to find a fixed penalty notice for £60 from the council. He did not pay that deliberately. He said he did not agree with it. It doubled to £120, and when he didn't pay that, he was brought before magistrates on the Isle of Wight. And they then eventually ruled that he had no case to answer because his daughter's attendance record was 93%. So what's happened today is the Isle of Wight Council has come back before the High Court. They had asked judges here to clarify whether a 7-day absence from school amounts to a child failing to attend regularly. And after much deliberation, 2 High Court judges have come back and said that they view the child's attendance was good enough at 93%, and they've ruled in favour of the dad. So victory for John Platt.
Now, it would be fair to say, Enda, that John isn't the first dad to have taken his child out during term time, but certainly the most high profile to have challenged that decision to issue a fine and to decide not to pay that fine. A brave decision, but what implications could this have?
Well, I think the implications are massive. I notice already Simon Calder, who is a travel writer from The Independent, he is here. This will have a massive knock-on impact on the travel industry because we know that holidays in summertime, in Easter holiday time and at Christmas are way more expensive, sometimes 2 or 3 times the cost of what they would be during term time. So I think it will take some time for the travel and tourism industry to digest today's ruling and maybe change prices accordingly, but it will have a massive impact. Remember, 64,000 parents were fined between September 2013 and August 2014 as a result of this piece of legislation. Some of them, I guess, may now ask for their cash back.
Now, in terms of how we move forward from here, Isle of Wight Council particularly cash-strapped at the moment. It's lost its appeal and there are going to be consequences financially for that.
Well, I would imagine they won't be coming back to court again. They just wanted clarification, and I guess the council was acting fairly inappropriately, and they just wanted some clarification of the rules, that he refused to pay a fixed penalty notice. It went before magistrates, and the court case got flung out, and he walked out the winner at that time at the magistrates' court in the Isle of Wight. They wanted clarification to see, does or does not a 7-day absence from school by a 6-year-old child amount to failing to attend school regularly. So it's basically a ruling against the council. I would imagine, given the financial implications of coming to a court like this and hiring top barristers and having your day at the High Court, I would imagine they won't be coming back again.
Enda Brady outside the High Court, thank you so much. You'll be covering this story for Sky across the course of this afternoon.